Hey love bugs, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley, and today we're going to be installing this beautiful colored wig from start to finish. Now you guys already know I live for a colored wig with dark root. This one here has a reddish auburn tone, perfect for like the fall winter seasons. It did come with some beautiful waves, and you're going to see how I turn them up a notch with my flat iron curls. Oh my lash. Also, this one wasn't like super plucked in the front, so you're gonna see how I install and style a wig for beginners without plucking and tweezing, even when if you feel like you need to do a little bit, how to finesse and make it look super nice without any magic tricks or anything like that. I want you guys to be able to follow along and master these tips so that anytime you receive a wig, like it's plucked and tweezed or not, whether your stylist is going to be installing it or not, I want you guys to be able to master making it look good regardless. We did bond this one down with my Glueless Adhesive. This one comes from Bedeck.com. Isn't the packaging so cute? I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the description box, as well as links and list of everything else we used to complete this look. So if you're interested in following along, keep on watching. Jumping right into it, I co-washed my hair off camera and just put it into 2 braids. I'm going to be wearing it out for a while, but for today, I'm going to go ahead and do an install courtesy of Eva Wigs. They did include some free goodies, and as you guys can see, this is what the wig looks like straight out of the box. You guys know I love a good colored wig with a dark root. This one here is going to look so good on me. Here is a look at the inside construction of the cap. Be sure to check the description box for a list of everything and all the details on this wig. And you know you'll also find everything we used to complete and slay this look. So I'm starting out with the look at the back of the hair. This is giving body wave, but really good body wave. I'm going to go ahead and take this wax stick, and I'm just going to apply it generously along the parting space. I want to go ahead and make this look as flat as possible. Right now it's giving wig. We want it to give flat. So I just go ahead and add that product and kind of work it in while we let the electric hot comb go ahead and heat up. I have it on about 450 degrees. This one does go to 500, and you guys can see with a few heat passes, it makes a huge difference, but we want even flatter. So I decided to part the hair and go a little bit deeper and lower and just really get in there and make sure everything was flat as I could get it. And this definitely helps if you can like part through the hair, sometimes even adding more wax to those new parts. That definitely will get it as sleek and slick as you would want it. I did go ahead and do some heat passes along the hairline as well. As you guys can see, it's not giving like super pre-plucked, but you're going to see how I finessed it without doing any real work. It helps to go in and just smooth it out as much as possible and make it as flat as possible. But you definitely want to use the tricks I'm going to show you in just a moment to kind of break up all of the hairline. So we're going to pull the hair out of the way and begin to go ahead and cut off all excess lace. You guys know I love to make sure that the wig fits like a glove around the ear. This is key for a flat and comfortable install. And then from here, I'm going to go in and cut off the excess lace around the remainder of the hairline. I am using these mini scissors, which are a great tool to pretty much get in there and get super close. And they are super sharp, so they are definitely a great help and a must-have. I'll leave these in the description box. Now we're going to go in with the Glueless Adhesive from BedeckBeauty.com, and I'm just going to apply a generous layer around the entire perimeter of the hairline. This here works as a light hold, so this isn't a strong hold that you can put on like a glue. This is something if you want to bond your wig down and look good for a day or two, this is going to get the job done. I'm using the end of the rat tail comb to just go in and make sure that it's smooth and you know, equally distributed, if you will. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay the lace on top. When I did so, I realized there was a little bit too much extra lace at the like the sideburn area, so I went ahead and cut off a little bit more. Now we're just going to work it in and kind of just find our way and find like how we want the hairline to sit, working that product in and really making sure it sets before we add the melt belt. Now you guys know the beauty of this product is that you can add the melt belt on top and it'll do the work itself. This is a great combination. You don't have to use a blow dryer and like blow dry it down. You can literally put the melt belt on top and then work on the remainder of the hair while, like, again, it'll do the work itself. So I did opt for a little bit of layers in the front. I just wanted to give it a little bit more of a finesse. Honestly, the wave pattern is so defined on this one that if you don't want to use any heat on the ends, you definitely don't have to, but I highly recommend doing a little bit of a cut in the front just to give you a little bit of layer and dimension. I think it looked really, really good on this wig per se. Next, I went in and curled the hair away from the face. I've been so obsessed with flat iron curls. I know you guys are like, girl, do something different. So you definitely will see some new and different styles coming from me. And definitely different hot tools. I'm not going to always do flat iron curls. They just are the safe beginner ones. Honestly, sometimes when I use a curling iron, it just goes left sometimes. Honestly, after all the practice I've gotten, I haven't quite perfected my curls quite yet. But they're always safe with either a flat iron or a wand curler. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the curls on both sides. I'm going to add a little bit of holding spray at the end of each section, or, you know, as I finish each side. And this is just going to help to make sure that the curls don't drop too fast. Again, I more so wanted the ends to be curled. I really wasn't trying to go like up high and get really, really full defined curls. I just wanted to add some body, you know, and dimension more so towards the ends and kind of like framing the face in the front. So now we can go in and work on the baby hair. As I mentioned, this one is a little bit more dense than we're used to in the hairline, and that's okay. Every wig is going to be different and come with different things. You are free to go in and pluck it out if you would like. I highly recommend you do so. Even if you do, you know, maybe when you first install, you may want to just do something quick and easy like this, and then later on, as you get comfortable with the wig, you can also go back in and, you know, pluck and tweeze it out after a good wash. So I opted for 2 swoops, one above each arch of the eyebrow, and then I also did a little bit of a swoop around like the sideburn area, and I did that on both sides. And again, this is just something to give it a little bit more life and make it not look too wiggy, in my opinion. I did the opposite side off of camera, and I love the way it came out with the curls and the baby hair. It definitely gives Ashley vibes. It definitely is my taste. To make it look a little bit more realistic, we did add a little bit of concealer in the parting and powder along the hairline. Okay, love bugs, we are officially done with this look. I feel like I did magic with this one because you guys seen it came with some beautiful curls, or waves rather, and I went ahead and turned it up a notch and curled them up really nicely into more of a flat iron curl style. And then I went ahead and just made it just look a lot more natural with the hairline. Now I could have went in and tweezed out the hairline and thinned it out, but I just felt like, you know, I wanted to show you guys when you get a wig that is not like pre-plucked the way you may want, you can still make it look good straight out of the box. I didn't really do much as far as like trying to, the only thing that took a long time basically was the actual curls. Other than that, this was one of those easy out of the box installs. And again, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that like if you get a wig out of the box, or, you know, customize a wig straight out of the box and it may not look exactly how you want it to look from the beginning, you can still finesse it without having to pluck and tweeze. And I think I did a decent job. Now what I will say is, if you're up for it, I would highly recommend you tweeze the hairline on this one just to give it a little bit more of a natural look. But even for me, I feel like today I didn't want to tweeze it, but tomorrow I can go back and tweeze it. You know what I mean? It's never too late. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think of this one. Of course, I have it linked in the description box. Also, list and links of everything I used to complete this look are there as well. I'm Ashley Bedeck. If you're tuning in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!